Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video where we're going to be discussing LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and its combat system. The combat system is going to be completely different to what it has been in previous LEGO video games, and it's also one of those aspects that I'm extremely excited for. So just before we jump into the video, if you're new around here, welcome to the channel and welcome to today's video. I do things on all LEGO video games and I'm currently staying up to date with news and updates that come out on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. If that's something that takes your interest, then be sure to join the army and movement by hitting that big red subscribe button and turn that notification bell on to stay up to date. I also keep updates on the channel on my Twitter and Instagram, which will be linked in the description, and I also have a community that is growing really quick on Discord, so if you want to be part of that community, you want to come talk to all of us in there and talk to me as well, then feel free to come join along. I hope to see you in there. Anyway guys, that's enough chit chatter, let's jump straight into the video. So like I mentioned briefly at the start of the video, we're going to be talking about the new combat system that is coming to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Combat systems are massive for me. They're something that really draws the game in and something I really like the aspect of. Combat in all games can be different. Obviously we've got FPS, which are first person shooters, and then we've got other games that may be third person as well, and whether it's with a gun, with a sword, or even using special abilities to attack enemies. Combat has a massive range of different things and aspects that can go into it, and I feel LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga is going to bring combat to life. So what I mean by that is the combat has been great in previous LEGO video games, but they are changing it completely. So the combat system isn't going to be as easy as just spamming X on your Xbox button, spamming the circle button if you're on PS4, or simply just clicking the left mouse clicker if you're playing on PC. Although that was fun and that was completely fine in my eyes, they have had a bit of an upgrade. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to read you a few snippets from some articles and then I'm going to dive right in to what I think, how that's going to work and what it can do to make this game even better than it possibly could be. So reading an article off iMore that states LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga everything you need to know, there is a section in here about the features that will be coming to this game. We can see that combat is a part of that, and it's up here on the screen now. It says combat is more complex with light, heavy and force attacks allowing for combos and other more interesting types of fighting. So that is very interesting. I'm excited to dive into that in just a second, but let's read the second piece of content that I have for you. So the second piece of content comes from Games Radar. Just to mention, both of these articles I will link in the description if you want to go read them yourself, but this is what they have to say about the new combat system. So Games Radar started off by saying it's not all style and no substance either, as there are a number of exciting additions to the combat too. They went on to say combos, for example, are now a huge focus for the game, and you're even given the option of making your own, which will help build a sense of connection between you and the selection of characters you'll be playing as. They then moved on to saying enemies now have health bars and shooting different parts of their bodies will have different damage attached to them, so you'll need to have a slightly more shooting skill than previous LEGO entries have required. The next part of this paragraph just goes on to say as much as the Skywalker Saga is bridging the game between photorealism and LEGO, it's also doing the same for making this much more than a family-friendly adventure. That doesn't have much to do with combat, but it's part of the paragraph, so I thought I'd read it for you anyway. But let's jump straight into what I think about these changes, what I think they're going to do for this game, and how they're going to make it so much better than it ever has been before. So straight off the bat, I want to say how excited I am for this combat style and system. It sounds really good, and the amount that they're adding to change up the combat system is just great. So like it mentions in one of these articles, there is going to be a health bar, and wherever you shoot on the body is going to affect how much damage it does. So obviously this is in a lot of shooting games. If you shoot someone in the toe, it's not really going to do much damage, but if you shoot someone in the head, you're basically going to kill them instantly. That is how I'm guessing it's going to work. Obviously if you shoot them in the legs, it's going to do less damage if you shoot them in the body and then to the head. So it kind of goes body upwards. It's the same with most shooting games, and they're bringing it into LEGO games, which I think is a really cool feature. This could possibly open up the fact that we could get multiplayer and we could have games such as Deathmatch and stuff like that, but that's a whole different discussion. But it does give that possibility. The fact that there's health bars and different places you shoot on the body do different bits of damage, I mean, why couldn't it happen? I think it's completely possible. Anyway, not getting dragged into too much of that, let's move on to the next thing. The next thing says that there's going to be light attacks, heavy attacks, and that the combat is just going to be really smooth, and you're going to be able to use abilities as well, such as the Force. The Force has been a part of other games anyway, but maybe it's going to come in a different way. Maybe it might take the sort of features such as a Jedi Fallen Order, where you get certain abilities for the Force and you can use it in different ways, and you can use it against your enemies, and maybe it's just got a different aspect to it. Obviously it's hard to tell as we haven't yet to get gameplay. Hopefully July will be supplying that, but that's for another video like I say. But I feel that the abilities have a lot of potential, so hopefully they do something really cool with it. But like I said, with the heavy and light attacks and the special combos, that is really, really cool, and I can't comprehend how awesome it's going to be. So with light and heavy attacks, that is like a lot of combat games. Obviously you'll click X or whatever button it's put to do the light attack, and then the heavy attack will make more time to produce the heavy attack, but will do more damage. This is quite a simple feature, as it's in a lot of combat games like I've mentioned, but it's also really cool that they're adding it in. Usually in LEGO games it's just spam X, spam X, spam X, and you do your damage, and there's no health bars or there's no features to say how much damage you've done to the characters. But in this game it's going to be completely different. We got light attacks, we got heavy attacks, and now I'm going to talk about the combos. So this is something that I'm very excited for, and something that's going to open up a lot of doors. So the fact that we are getting combos is incredible. So what a combo is, if you don't know, is say if you click X 3 times in a row, you'll do a specific move with your lightsaber, or if you do like X, Y, X, you'll do a specific move. That's basically a combo where you do a specific, I've said specific quite a lot of times, and I'm going to carry on saying it. It's where you do a specific combo of buttons that will produce, well, a combo. That sentence sounded ridiculous. I know I said the word specific, God knows how many times. Someone let me know in the comment section. That's just, well, ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. I'm just having a crazy moment. It's boiling hot where I am right now, so I'm sweating making this video, but I'm here to get the content out anyway. But moving on. So yeah, the fact that there's going to be combos in the game is really, really cool, and you can have your own unique combo as well for your character. Character customization is going to go through the window on this game. I think it's going to be really, really good, and the fact that we're going to be able to create combos as well for our characters is just another stepping stone in the way of making customization as good as it gets in LEGO games. So overall guys, to give my honest opinion, I can't wait. Combat is a massive thing for me. I love combat, and the fact that they're adding in all these new gameplay features to improve the combat is just sensational. And the fact that we haven't had this in really any LEGO games yet, or in the previous LEGO Star Wars games, it's just going to be insane. The combos are going to be endless, and if you think about games such as Jedi Fallen Order, I'm thinking it's going to be very similar to the combat in there. Obviously, maybe not to the sort of range that it goes in that game, as the game is literally built around combat, and I guess this could be as well, obviously, with the lightsabers. But I feel it's going to have some sort of thing to it, where you can unlock new combos for your character, and just progress, really. It also means that there could potentially be multiplayer features that bring into this, with your own character leveling up, and the more you level up, the better combos you can get and the stronger his hits are to do more damage to other players. But that could be implemented into duels, multiplayer duels, but like I say, it goes on and on and on, and we haven't got any confirmation on these features. We have confirmation on these combat features, obviously, because I showed you the content from those articles, but stuff like multiplayer and that, we haven't got any confirmation on that, but hopefully we're getting news soon. Anyway guys, I'm going to be cutting the cords there. That is the end of this video. I've really enjoyed this video, and I'm so excited to see what combat looks like. Hopefully we'll get gameplay and it will be showcased. But other than that guys, if you're new around here, you know what to do. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, join the army and join the movement, and turn that notification bell on to stay up to date. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, support your boy. I do love it, I love the support, and I love all you guys being a part of the army. Thank you all so much for watching. May the force be with you, and I will see you in the next one.